Hey guys, um, I think more often than not with postpartum moms, I see a very rigid, trying to do it, a very rigid arch. Obviously not the gripping the toes under, although that can happen. That even hurt my friend. But you see a very rigid arch, which is definitely kind of my side. Or you have like a rigid arch, but then you also kind of dump this heel bone in a little bit, and that's where sometimes people are like, oh, you have flat feet. But sometimes if you lay yourself down and you look at your feet, even though you have flat feet, you'll actually see higher arches and feet that kind of splay out a little bit. So it just kind of depends. But being able to kind of load through that foot, get that tibia to kind of guide and go with the movement is something that we practice together. We also first have to start with even connecting with and getting this heel bone moving. So you just start there and integrate a little bit of the tibia movement and just generally feeling yourself kind of lowered into the ground. Commonly believe that the foot is connected to a lot of what's happening up the chain. I don't always start with the foot just because I'm not as confident in coaching it, but you can start up top and where you can start down below. If you have really rigid arches, like jamming your foot into the ground, doing these like ankle mobility drills isn't going to be the best thing. You'll notice that my heel heel lifts when I do that. So I want to really think about maintaining this heel heavy as I kind of let that tibia translate forward and load into the ground. And you use yourself some foot references here to make sure that you're able to do that. On a personal note, I always have really high rigid arches, a lot of arch tension and pain, a lot of pelvic floor tension. And then since I started really doing this, my foot size has actually increased by a full size. Obviously I had kids, but just because I don't have this claw foot anymore. So this footwork can have an impact in many ways.
There's no one movement that opens the entire